Okay. Can you hear me now? Sweet. All right. Starting over. Bring your A game and get your B pencils. Grab your paints. Collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are Best Artist in the World, Ashley Becker, last week's audience champion, Jake Crow, and this week's contender, Trisha Crimmins, with celebrity guest judge, Evan Shapiro, and with me, Mark Stetson, and my co-host, Micah Sherman.
Well, all right. All right, everybody. Evan, welcome.
Whoa.
Welcome to the show.
Hey,
How do you do?
I do well, thank you.
Great.
How do you do?
Welcome all of the Holdnators who are rating us right now. Thank you so much. Yes, I do have feathered hair. I had an audition to play a record executive from 1993, and I just kept it. This is gonna be a good one. Mark, how are you?
Oh man, I'm good now that my sound's working.
Yep.
I swapped my microphone and I didn't hook it up correctly, and now I did, and here we are.
And here we are on another Monday to play Art Smackdown. So Evan, do you want to talk a little bit first of all about who you are? Evan is a television executive who is responsible for Portlandia, everyone's favorite sketch show on IFC, and Documentary Now. Is that you as well?
No, I have nothing to do with that show.
What else are you responsible for?
I have two daughters.
Way to go! Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank
That's
you.
huge.
I produced a film called "This Film Is Not Yet Rated" about the MPAA. I was the executive producer and helped start Comedy Bang Bang as a TV show.
Oh yeah.
I did a show called Harmon Quest with Dan Harmon.
Sure.
I did a show called Please Like Me with Josh Thomas.
Mm-hmm. On Pivot.
That was on Pivot, but it's on Hulu now.
Nice.
And it's even better on Hulu than it was on Pivot. I did a film. I did a bunch of stuff.
That's too much.
This is something that's kind of not a great thing now, but was a great thing then. I produced a EP Trapped in the Closet with R. Kelly.
No shit.
Yeah, shit.
Man, I enjoy. I'm a huge Ron Isley fan, dude. And
Me too.
Boy, oh
Me too.
boy.
Isley Brothers
Yeah.
are I mean, I watched that series if it was a DVD, or I would have worn it out.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
It was the internet. But we broke the internet the day
did.
that we launched the second 20 episodes of it. It stopped traffic literally, and then what happened was we turned it into a feature film, and we would air it on IFC, and it would always, like, we could put it on at 4 a.m, and it would just pop a huge number.
Crush.
It's a piece of pop iconography.
It was one of those things where, like, we'd be watching it and we would just be like, how are all of these pieces put together in one place?
And how is this song still going on? How is this still happening? Get
I mean,
out of the closet, man! Come on.
He's a terrible person, but he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius. And I did not go, but my staff at the time went to the Chocolate Factory to shoot interviews with him. So because we did like a DVD commentary, not a DVD commentary, but we did a commentary for the website. It was crazy. And by the way, the oddest and funniest and most ironic thing is that I made the deal to produce that with the record label BMG. The executive there, who was the COO of the record label at the time, he's the father of a friend of my kids. And so when we made the deal to make Trapped in the Closet, R. Kelly's trapped in the closet. It was on a playground. Not making.
He was
that
on a
up.
playground.
You cannot write.
I was on a
this.
playground. R. Kelly was not on a
Okay.
playground.
Okay.
But the
R. Kelly was nowhere near a
no,
playground.
he's not allowed near us.
Well, thankfully.
He's not allowed outside anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you are doing a regular show every day right now on Twitter, right?
Yes, and Instagram. Yep.
Nice. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's for an organization called Defeat by Tweet, and doing a 1 minute comedy smackdown on the worst people in the world, like Lauren Boebert and Josh Hawley, Matt Gaetz, who's soon going to prison. And the thing is that you don't have to watch the show, but if you watch it, and whether or not you watch it, if you go to the Defeat by Tweet website, you can sign up to donate a penny or a nickel or a dime every time Matt Gaetz tweets or Lauren Boebert tweets or Josh Hawley tweets. They did this with Trump last year and raised millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. And all of the money goes to Black and brown organizers in all 50 states working for things like prison reform and voter rights and things like that. But, it's also going to elect really good people like John Ossoff and Reverend Warnock in Georgia. They gave a lot of money there. So it's fun, funny, and it's
incredibly fun and subversive, man. I love that idea.
Thanks. Tell some friends.
Yeah. Well, I put the whatever it's called, the handle on Twitter and Instagram in the chat there.
Thanks.
I'm Shermanators. You all know me. Speaking of our channel, Mark, we've got some fun stuff here, don't we?
We sure do have some fun stuff. We should, assuming that it worked and it's all showing up, have some new. We have some new emotes.
Oh yeah. So we got Jacob. We got Crowbot's kitty cat for some cat content.
You can't see them.
You can't see them. God, Jesus.
What? Okay, hold on.
I'm
fixing it. I'm fixing it.
Jeez Louise, man. All right. So what I'm going to do is
I'm going to give. How it usually goes? Does it go this well?
It always goes this well.
I mean, it is going really well. Is it not?
This show number what? This is show number what?
God, this has got to be 65. It's up there.
Wow.
It's certainly up there.
There's a lot of moving parts.
It's a well-oiled machine.
It's oily. Yep. All right. So why don't I, Mark, I'm going to throw out the whatever it's called.
The self-expression.
Let's throw out the script and just to go with whatever. Yeah. So we've got a 1 minute. Oh, first of all, for those of you that are here, like, what is this? This is Art Smackdown. It's a weekly game show. It's like Nailed It, but with art. And we're going to give you some art challenges. So play along with the contestants on the stream, and you could win for an opportunity to be on next week's stream. Literally just grab any art supplies that you have around your house right now. Could be pencil, could be paints, could be clay. Evan, what's another art supply that you can think of?
I have colored pencils here.
Colored pencils.
Plaster of Paris.
Plaster of Paris.
Paper mache.
Papier mache.
Papier mache.
Papier mache.
Charcoal.
Charcoals. Yep. Charcoal.
Finger paint.
Finger paint. Absolutely. All kinds of
cameras.
All kinds of art supplies. So that should be enough time for you to get your art supplies. And then when you're once we say art supplies down, just take a picture of your art and email it to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. And that's fartsmackdown with an F because Art Smackdown was already taken. And we'll throw it up on the stream and we will make stars of everyone's art. Oh, and send us your Instagram handle too, because we'd love to tag you.
Yes, indeed.
When we make posts this week. All right, Mark, shall we throw out the 1 minute self-expression challenge? Just a little one for funsies. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
This one's for you.
Don't take it too seriously.
This one's for us. This one's for all of us. You ready?
It's a gimme.
Yeah. No stakes. This is our self-expression challenge for today. It is design your own cryptocurrency.
Design your own cryptocurrency.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah. Evan, if you were designing your own cryptocurrency, what would it be called? And then what's that logo? Oh, you got it. Nice.
Nice. A little Magenta David.
What do we call that?
It's a Doge of David.
That's great. That's great.
I should put a dog in there or something.
That's amazing.
What does Doge mean?
It's dog. Yeah.
Dog?
Dog. Yeah.
Why don't they just call it dog coin?
Well, because it was a meme. The whole thing, Dogecoin came about as a joke. And then people started going, well, this joke could be real. And time's up. Art supplies down.
Time is up. I didn't hear any of that. Which is like usually when someone is describing something to me for the first. Evan was trying to describe something to me for at the beginning of the show, and before we went live, and none of it sunk in. I like when I read stuff, it doesn't sink in, and also like if someone explains it to me, it doesn't sink in. I have to like see something 3 times before I'm like, that's reality. I just learned how to use Discord. Evan, you know how to use Discord?
No. I know what it is. That's it's a chat app, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Hey Mark, do you want to throw our Discord into the chat here?
Oh,
have a Discord?
We have a Discord.
Actually, you know what, Mark? You take care of the art right now. I'm gonna throw that in there.
Are you big gamers?
No.
Are we?
We are pretending to be big Twitchers though.
we are big game showers.
But are Discord and Twitch competitors, or are they basically the same thing?
Twitch and Discord, are they competitors? Was that the question? They are not. Yes. They actually work very well in tandem together.
Cool. Mark, you beat me to it. All right. So what have we got here? I think we should start. Mark, do you have our contenders art yet?
I do. Yes, I have 2 of the 3.
Great.
Okay. Now I gotta go. I have to go to the other page to look at it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Ashley's letting us know that we have to. We'll start with our upstart contender tonight, Trisha Crimmins. Trisha, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Gladly. I got to promote my artistic talents.
Yeah, you should. And like, where can people find your artistic talents usually?
My artistic talents, which tend to not be visual in the most traditional sense. You can find me on Exit Interview Podcast, which is anywhere you get your podcasts. And you can also find me at Abercrombie and Trish on Instagram, which is a play on Abercrombie and Fitch, the iconic fatphobic store, though I do not identify as that. Fatphobic. And Trisha Crimmins on Twitter. That's me.
I identify as fat.
And I'm not phobic of you.
You shouldn't be. There's nothing to be afraid of.
It's not right.
Fine. It's fine. It's natural. It's enjoyable. Some people like it. All right. Enough of that. So Exit Interview, what happens on Exit Interview?
Basically, it is a podcast, and the premise, basically it's a podcast, and we'll end it there. Basically, the premise is basically God and the devil interview a recently deceased person about their life, and you see scenes from their life, and then they judge if they go to heaven or hell. And it's all improvised, and it's like 35-minute episodes. They're real quick. If you're like washing the dishes and you just want to not feel like you're there washing the dishes, Exit Interview is perfect. But yeah, that's nice. What happens, and I'm on like every 3rd or 4th episode.
Nice. And then what is Abercrombie and Trish? That's
my Instagram.
Nice. I'm gonna put that in the chat as well.
Please.
And Trish.
Yeah. Trish.
Nice. This is going to be great. All right, so let's take a look. Mark, are we ready to take a look at Trish's?
Oh man, we are ready.
But is the world?
That's the question.
Yeah, that is the solid question. Mark is ready, but he is not the world.
I mean, debatable. Technically, we are the world. So since I am part of that,
We are the children.
Excellent.
We are the ones to make a better place. So, okay, anyway.
So
You and me,
Yeah, you and me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
or is it you and I?
Mm-mm.
It's you and me. Okay.
Yes.
We all. No, it's the first. Okay.
It's a better world for you and I. Am.
I can only hear it in Michael Jackson's voice.
I can
Is that
too.
wrong? Fire.
All right, so
It's you and me. It's you and me.
yeah, it is.
Yep.
Trisha, talk us through what we have here. It looks as though maybe you did not have time to get the A in there.
My creative process is a little bit longer than a minute. Just about a minute and 3 seconds, I think, would have gotten me to finish my own name.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, this is a hyper realistic coin where I was just kind of going to write my name because I figured it was a safer bet to do that than, try and do any rendition of my own face. But I mean, the block letters weren't all that I wanted, but I think they're clear enough. And so, yeah, and obviously you can see it's kind of like a 3D type thing.
Yeah, definitely. Block letters, way more of a time suck than people give them credit for.
And I know that. And they come easy to me. They don't look like they come easy, but I can whip them out pretty quickly, but not quick enough to finish my six letter first name.
Well, I feel like the 27 lines on the side of the coin really took up most of your time there, though.
Did you count all those lines?
But I did not want it. I didn't want to show up with a circle with stuff in it. I figured it was better to show up with a coin, inspired by Dogecoin, which I have only learned about recently, with a little bit less on the front. That was just where I was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So business in the back, less on the front.
Yeah, that's always been me.
Yeah, I've always been business on the backside for sure. But that's only because, as we've established, I have a very large bottom. I'm a fat bottom boy.
Was that on camera?
Well, yeah, we talked about that before we went before we started streaming. But yeah, and okay, I was tasked with wearing a romper today. Long story short, I tried on all of my fiance's rompers, and go figure, I was way too big for all of them. I could get them up past my knees, but I couldn't get them past that shelf. You know what I'm saying? The one that had a couple cups of coffee on the top of it. Anyhow, I have something almost as good that I'll bring out a little bit later. Mark, are our emotes live?
They are not, and here's why. They need to be approved. Emotes need to be approved, and the amount of time that it takes them to be approved can take anywhere from 6 hours to a month.
A month? Girl? Well, you're going to love them. One of them is Mega Updude's face. Very excited about that one.
Yeah.
The other is Crowbot's cat for cat content. And the third is Allison Bamcat's pencil and paintbrush.
For get your pencils, get your paints.
Right.
And
then, we've also got a tier 2.
We have a tier 2, which is that is Micah content. It is one of Fart Smackdown's many renditions of Micah Sherman. So you can litter our chat. You can riddle our chat with Micah's face once our emotes.
Thanks for going back on litter and saying riddle. Really makes me feel a lot better about my face. All right. Well, Trisha, very excited to have you on the stream. You seem like a talented young artist, and I cannot wait to see the work, the work that you do. God, that felt so weird to say. I felt like Ed Sullivan. Well, good to see you. That was I didn't understand what you did, but you look like you're young. All right. Let's cut to commercial. Speaking of commercial, apparently if you subscribe to our channel with your Amazon Prime, you don't have to watch commercials, and you can do it for free.
How do you do that?
If you haven't subscribed somewhere else. In fact, let's meet with our audience champion, the Crowbot, Jake.
Hi.
How are you, bud? Welcome back to the program. It's always such a privilege to have you on. Thank you for hosting
our
anniversary show last Monday.
Yeah, that was a great time. I was nervous, but it really came together quite nicely.
Yeah, and we can hear those chicks in the background.
Can you? I'm bothering them. I feel bad being in this room late at night because this is also where they sleep. Yeah, I can hear them. They're going for it.
They don't know what's happening.
They do. They're a lot smarter than you'd expect. Yeah.
I bet they're not.
If you think they're really stupid. Do you know chickens? Are you a chicken person?
Chickens are dumb. Almost as dumb as cows.
Cows are awesome, but they're sweet, and you need
very
to
sweet. I've known some very sweet.
They're not really worried about anything because they.
It's true. They don't know. Oh, I ran away for a minute, so I needed to run out and get. I do have Trapped in the Closet on
yes
DVD.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah. It's in the basement. It'll never be watched again, but I do have it.
It does belong in the basement.
Yeah.
Robert lives in the basement.
It is weird to have in the closet in the basement. I feel like you should put it in
a closet. I live in a pretty small house. I've got like 2 closets. Those are.
I believe we shot the DVD extras with Robert, in his basement.
There you go.
The carpet was very stained.
Oh man.
Okay. My gosh. Insider info.
There's somehow I feel very comforted by that, and I don't know why. I'm gonna have to work through that. Want to see Jake's art?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about this Amazon Prime thing.
Yeah.
You
So
inside information on this?
I do, but I couldn't find anything to back it up. It's actually just a thing I heard today that every month you don't use your Amazon Prime Twitch subscription, it goes 17 cents goes into Jeff Bezos' pocket. And it may be a meme because I haven't found anything online at all to support this, but spread it around,
Spread it around. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
When in doubt, spread it around.
He's got it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's what I was telling people at the beginning of COVID. I was like, hey, when in doubt, just spread it around. I'm glad nobody listened.
Yeah.
Except for the Midwest. All right. So let's take a look at your art.
Sure. These are totally legit Jake dollars. And they were going to be totally legit Jake bucks, but it ended too short for the big box that I made for the dollar bill. So they became Jake dollars with a double exclamation point.
Yeah.
And that's me as of this moment. Hat, nose, beard.
It looks like you.
Thank you.
Let me ask you about your self-image as far as your eyebrows go.
Sure. Yeah.
So I always pictured myself. I had a unibrow growing up, and
I did as well.
Me too.
Somehow it just fell out with after I pulled at it every week.
Same. So
every time I would draw a picture of myself, I was always doing this over the eyes because I was my unibrows just I think of my eyebrows as so big, but when I look at you, when I look at Mark, I'm like those that's a hefty brow.
Yeah, I'm very blonde. Yeah. It's more for expression to really put a big brow in there. No brow at all is just it's freaky. It's weird.
Evan can do the you can do the brow. You can do the
I wish.
Wow. I can't for me it just looks like I'm just really confused.
Am I doing it?
Yeah. I can't.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
It's not though. I mean, it's like a genetic thing.
right.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you fold yours in half?
I cannot do that.
This is too much. This is some ASMR stuff for.
No, it's not making any noise, so it's not. That's
That's not ASMR. Just make farting. There's got to be an ASMR artist who
course
just
there
makes
is.
fart sounds
There
into their microphone.
ASM fart.
If anybody has a line on the ASM fartist, please, we want to have them.
That's a whole new Twitch channel.
Yeah. By the way, on our Discord, we have a, what do you call that? A subreddit.
No, that's really that's mixing forms.
We've got a place where you can suggest guest hosts that you think would be fun, either from Twitch or from podcasts or whatever you'd like to. Whoever you'd like us to target, let us know.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
How do you log on to your to Twitch using your Amazon Prime membership? That's what I'm confused about. I'm trying to give you money. I'm trying not to give Jeff Bezos money.
I think it's complicated to do quickly. I think you first need a Twitch
Why would
account.
it be complicated to do quickly? They're the third largest company on the face of the earth. With a snap of their fingers, they should be able to say, boom, you're getting free Prilosec delivery and your Twitch membership at the same time. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I think you need a Twitch account. It's because he needs those 17 cents.
I signed up for a Twitch account
to use that. Okay, then I think you need to link it to your Amazon account.
Way too much.
That is correct.
Squeakwatch says just Google link Twitch and Amazon, which that definitely feels like the right answer, right? Like,
well, I did Google how much. I did Google how much does Jeff Bezos make when you don't use your Prime membership earlier tonight. So
what was the answer?
He's right. There's no real answer. I know how much he makes per minute every day.
How much does he make every day?
He makes $150,000 a minute.
That's absurd.
Oh, that's not real though.
That's absolutely real.
It's absolutely real.
All right. Well, let's meet our absolutely
Business
real
Insider.
Best artist in the world.
Yeah.
Jake, good luck.
Bye, Jake.
Were we supposed to judge?
Jake, good luck.
Were we supposed to judge the?
No.
No. This is just a self-expression. Yeah. It's.
When do I get to judge?
In a little bit, and probably in about.
I was told I could
minutes.
judge a lot.
You are gonna have your opportunity. I promise. Ashley, hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so depressed after that discussion of Jeff Bezos's money.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not real. Like none of it's real. That kind of money.
I mean, money isn't real.
Not real. Right. Speaking of, let's take a look at your totally real Bitcoin.
Yes. That's just the symbol for it. I don't know if Evan knows, but my handle is Frankenbabe.
I did not know that.
So everything is
Oh wow.
Frankencoin.
You did that while we were sitting here? I feel like that's not true.
Yeah, super quick.
Super quick.
That's really
So
good.
what are these Frankenbucks?
Frankencoin. Yes.
Frankencoin. Yeah.
Frankencoin. It's what did I
You even got the internet sunglasses?
Can I make a suggestion?
please.
Frank Coinstein.
Frankenstein. I love that. That's so much funnier than what I. Yeah, that's
fun?
that's right.
Is that fun? What's fun? I've lost track of on what's fun. I've been in this room for a year. I'm like, what is fun?
It's hypothetical at this point.
I mean, I would argue that you attract these people to this channel to have fun, no?
I sincerely hope so.
It's
Okay.
hard to know.
It's really hard to know.
Ashley, this is a beautiful. Have you drawn this before?
I feel like
This is a photorealistic portrait of Boris Karloff as Frankenstein.
Beautiful. Love the glasses. Love the symmetry of it. I'm a big symmetry guy. You know.
And I thought it would be fun that it's a cryptocurrency based on how much dead cryptocurrency you've accumulated.
Oh, that's fun.
So like all the failed ones, the more
So,
you get,
like,
the more money you have in
so
Frankencoin.
Evan promised me that he would explain how cryptocurrency mining works. But it seems like if you have a bunch of dead crypto, you should be able to mine that, or like at least like recycle it.
That could be. That could be. I mean, dead crypto is basically a dead file, right? It's like a file that no longer has values. That Ashley seems to know more about this than I do. So
I made a joke about Frankenstein dead body parts. I'm not 100% sure what else is happening.
Same here. Same here. Ashley, well, good luck defending your title. We're
Thank
so
you.
excited to see what all three of you do and what all of you do in the chat. We have been receiving your art, and we'll be sharing that a little bit later. But for right now, we would like to give you the 20-minute masterpiece challenge. Now, Evan, this is the one that you're going to be judging.
cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to judge.
Mark, are you ready to?
I'm judging all of you right now, anyway. But
I feel judged.
I am. I've been in judgment for the past 38 minutes, and I'm ready to unleash this masterpiece.
by the way, Jeff Bezos has made $4.5 million since this show started. That's.
Hey, Evan, you have girls, right? They
Seems
teenagers?
like a loaded question.
Very...
I'm not really sure what do you mean by that.
I was just talking about like I passed a gaggle of like high school girls the other day, and I was just like, I don't know how to act. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I was like, I know in their heads they're like, this fucking guy, he's like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, I don't know. I've been locked inside for a year.
I have a feeling if they were truly high school girls, they didn't pay any attention to you at all.
That's also valid.
I was judging them. Obviously, I was judging them hard.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expect while you were wearing a romper walking past a group of high school girls, but
your girlfriend's romper, 10 sizes too small.
I was just yelling, "This doesn't fit at all!"
So I have my kids are both out of college. That's how old I am, and but I do teach at two different colleges, Fordham and NYU, and it's not too hard to understand. I think today's youth, but you have to. I mean, you're on the Twitch. You should understand.
Barely. I am on Twitch. I'm hanging by a finger on Twitch. I am such a digital non-native. I was on Discord today, and in my headphones, I heard someone just go, Micah? And I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And he was like, I think your microphone's muted, Micah. And I was like, oh, no. How do I turn this off? And I turned it on. It was Mega Updude. Mega Updude, thank you so much for guiding me through that moment in my life.
But you're on Discord, so that makes you. We should. Do we have to give the challenge? Do we have to? Aren't we?
Oh yes,
yeah. We should have done that years ago.
Yes, we absolutely should have done
that.
Does
anyone host this show? I'm confused.
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
All right.
It's you? Okay.
Not really.
All right, you ready for this? You ready for this masterpiece challenge?
Yes.
Everybody. All right. The masterpiece challenge is bang. Create a real, tangible, non-fungible token.
Also
all right, so Evan, you have to explain what an NFT is.
It's an NFT.
Yes.
It's also known as an NFT. I can see you backstage. Are they on screen? No. So, Trisha, Jake, Ashley, do you know what an NFT is? So an NFT is basically, think of it as a digital commodity, either a piece of art or a digital expression of something that you might have in the real world. But like a piece of art, it's non-fungible. It is not duplicatable. It is unique,
sure.
and therefore its value is its uniqueness. So there's an artist named Beeple who created a digital painting. It sold for $6 million. But there was also a video of LeBron James dunking, but it was the original video of LeBron James dunking. It sold for like $4 million.
So these people, these artists that we have right now, their non-fungible token can be anything.
Anything.
And is it pronounced fungible or fungible? Or funkable, which is
I believe
which
it's
is
I believe it's fungible, but
Okay.
you know,
So
unless you're
so literally the challenge is to just do anything.
well, I think you have to create something that you think would, after this, be a piece of valuable NFT. And I think when you ask me for what it would be, I think it should be an expression of what you think an NFT is as well.
Nice.
And so
Someone said
That's
it's
meta.
awful. They're shitty. Ashley said they're shitty, and I don't disagree nor agree with that statement, but I would argue that expressing what you think an NFT is.
What do
To
you
me,
think an NFT
it's
is?
an NFT that can become an NFT. It's an image or an impression of an NFT that we can turn into an FNT, making it kind of like an Escher like meta.
Okay.
Like yeah,
All
like
right, so-
like it's like it's the serpent eating its tail.
Correct.
Great.
Yeah, Mark loves this. I
I'm
on
all
the other
about
hand, am like, I need an envelope to push against. And as you push against this envelope, the door just keeps opening, and you're like, non-fungible token. And you're like, okay, yeah. But like, let me get through this. And there's like,
Here it
non-fungible
is.
token.
Yeah.
Right, but that's why they call it an NFT, so that you don't get hung up on that. By the way, we all know that Ashley draws that Frankenstein all the time. Therefore, she created something that she's created numerous times, right?
Right.
Whereas Jake, I feel like, drew that dollar for the first time. And so his dollar is much more of a non-fungible token than Ashley's Frankenstein is, because I guarantee you there's like 8 of those Frankenstein drawings within arm's reach of Ashley right now. By the way,
She
I
says
know.
she's never drawn it
drawing.
before.
Does anybody know what this is?
That's a dog.
That's a doge.
It's a specific Doge. Blue.
It's blue. It's blue.
Yeah.
And I
so
and
blue.
I drew it in 10 seconds because I've drawn it 157 times.
So Garfield would be the worst NFT imaginable.
Well, it depends. I mean, if the original Garfield, the original one he drew and went, aha, that's Garfield,
Right.
and he minted that as an NFT, that would probably be quite valuable. Now, Dilbert, any Dilbert whatsoever, is fucking worthless because Scott Adams, who draws Dilbert, is the fucking worst person in the whole world.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
And I'm really glad to be saying that on the internet.
So then the key to an NFT is originality, is creativity and originality that can be
It's
tied only to you.
uniqueness. I wouldn't say it doesn't have to be. I mean, original, yes, in that there's the fewer imprints of it there are, the more valuable it is. And an NFT is specifically, it's the only one of these things.
Got it.
So the only, I don't understand how you make it the only video of. By the way, Micah left. Is that like?
I think he's
Is he
decided
supposed to do that in the middle of the show?
I think he's decided that now's the time for his costume change.
Okay. So what is it? If
I'm
he
just-
can't fit
just
into his
changing my
girlfriend's
clothes.
rompers or rompims, what's he getting into?
Yeah, I don't know.
If he comes back dressed as R. Kelly, I will freak out.
If he comes back just as R. Kelly, he has morphed himself into and shapeshifted. I would be very conflicted.
What was R. Kelly's big song?
I believe I could fly.
Believe I Can Fly?
Yeah.
I believe I can fly. Something like that, right? So yes, it has
Remix to Ignition. That is also true.
I don't understand how they turn that LeBron James video into making sure that it's the only LeBron. It's a meme. The only gifs are, I think, the only one or the first one, the original one. But it's somehow just like a piece of art. It somehow has a signature in it. Here's the thing about. Oh my god! Can you stand up and sit back down again?
Yeah. I need to.
Holy shit! Oh no! See, didn't have to go down that low.
Wait. So
that was where we went.
is that
wrong.
Okay, so that is a top over shorts, correct?
That's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a top or is that like a what's it called? Leotard. Is that a leotard?
Well, it's the best thing I could do in terms of a romper.
That doesn't look anything like a romper.
Well, it looks like a onesie. She also gave me this.
A onesie and a romper are two different things. My understanding of a definition of romper is that it has sleeves and feet. Right?
Sleeves and feet. What are you, nuts?
Oh, I'm thinking of one of those hoodie things with the feet.
Oh, like
you're thinking
the hoodie
of
pajamas?
like
Yes.
We used to call those bunnykins when I was growing up.
Where did you
Those-
grow up?
What? In New
Where
Jersey.
did you grow up?
guys are
I grew up in
lunatics.
New Jersey. Well,
I
I've
grew up
never
in
heard
Bergen
that
County, New Jersey.
No, that's rich country.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know how it started. I don't know where it I don't know.
What was it called again?
We called them bunnykins.
That's
Wait,
one of those like family.
Micah, that
things.
feels
That's a
like
family thing.
That feels like a camisole.
A camisole.
Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
Bunnykins?
This is just like one of
Oh,
my
that.
fiance's like spaghetti strap shirts.
Ask her if that, and she's your fiance now.
Yeah, well, she's been that way for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Who's
Pandemic
holding
threw us
off the
off.
wedding? Her or you?
Huh?
You heard me.
Circumstances.
Oh, okay.
Feety pajamas.
I think this video has a lot to do with why you're not married, but I could be wrong. What do I know?
you
I've been
think?
married 30 years.
You're married 30 years.
29.
Damn. It's I got 4 years. 4.5.
How long did you go out before you got married?
14 years.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's 19.
Yeah.
I only did, and this is gonna make you both feel terrible. But I only dated for like less than 3 years before I got married.
How old were you when you got married?
6.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I was 25.
Oh, shit.
That feels young.
It was young. Even at the time, it was in New York. It was very young.
Yeah.
We were 10 years younger than most of the other married couples, and 10 years younger than all the parents in our kindergarten. My oldest daughter is 25. She's about to turn 26.
Where's the portrait of you getting older? Like what? Like
Yeah.
Chuberg in the chat said, and I agree. You look younger than me. In my
Well, what do you smoke? Just
not what you're smoking, and I need to know what that is.
I was very lucky. My parents both my parents look very young. My dad is passed, but he looked great when he died. And my mom looks great now,
Nice.
And my mom is only 75.
My mother is also 75.
Yeah, and I'm very much older than you.
You are.
Yeah.
I had older parents who did look young for their age. My father also looked great when he died. He looked terrific.
I mean, if you shave, you probably look 10 years younger.
That is also true.
That's a serious fucking beard. Micah
is...
doesn't. I don't feel like Micah can grow hair on his face.
Oh, he can.
Can he? He
Oh,
looks
yeah.
very clean shaven. Actually, I've seen him with big mustache. That's true.
Yeah, he had a fantastic mustache for a while.
He's got that salt and pepper thing going on too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honestly, if he didn't wear what he wears, he'd be pretty okay looking.
What do you mean if I didn't wear what I wear? What are you talking about?
Look at yourself. Can you see yourself right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I look great.
You look like if Olivia Newton-John went on a 6-day bender after Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end that sentence.
I look like if Olivia Newton-John
You know
was
Olivia
drunk
Newton-John?
for 6 days.
She got physical. This is a perfect time for our compromise. It is time, artists, to compromise our vision.
Part of the reason I'm not having children is because I don't want to give them these jeans.
You're not wearing jeans. You're wearing shorts.
I'm wearing a soft cotton black.
Those shorts look comfortable. I will give you that. Those shorts look
They are
very
pretty comfortable. I'm actually very I do not Not really like a
I'm wearing.
All right, here's your compromise, folks. Incorporate a stack of pancakes. Incorporate a
An
stack
actual-
of
An
pancakes.
An actual stack of pancakes? Do they like have to go make pancakes now and put them in the art?
If they do, they automatically win, in my opinion. But no,
Alright.
yeah, just in the art piece.
This would be a much harder show if I was the host.
a much harder show.
Harder how?
How hard?
The contestants would have to work way harder than they're working. I mean,
You
it's
don't think
I'm
they're
up.
working
It's
hard?
10:46 at night. Like I'm usually in my what's that? Damn. I
Bunnykins.
wish I could remember. Bunnykins. I'm usually in my Bunnykins by now.
Yeah.
Wait, so you grew up in Bergen County?
I did.
What town in Bergen County?
Englewood Cliffs.
Oh yeah, sure.
Where did you grow up?
Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Not really the poor side
Oh,
of town.
you know what? I knew that when I was looking up your bio for to post on social.
That's deep.
Yeah,
That's a deep cut.
you're from the land of diners.
Ah, yeah. We love our diners there. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Ponzio's.
yeah.
Shout out to Ponzio's.
I've heard of that place. I've never been there.
Oh, it's an insta fucking tuition, as we would say in New Jersey.
Oh boy, nothing more alienating than two people from New Jersey talking about diners. All right, Mark, let's take a look at some of these cryptocurrencies.
Oh
shall we?
man, you got it. Hold on, I gotta move a couple of these things around. All right.
Wait, are we looking at cryptocurrencies or we're looking at their NFTs?
They're
We're gonna look at cryptocurrencies.
they're cryptocurrencies.
How do you move stuff?
How?
Yeah.
Through Streamlabs OBS.
Ah.
All right, here we go.
Through a little something called Control Alt Delete. Yeah, I know computer.
This is from Kara Sketches. Oh shit! I covered up the clock.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah. That's really fun.
Yeah, that's
Bitcoin.
I like how she incorporated financial market parlance with the chart going up.
Yeah, I wonder if that's actually part of the logo or if that's just like it's the logo is just the two and then it's like, but yeah, you know the deal.
Now, here's the thing, like the video of us seeing that this would be a good NFT right here. I hope you're recording this.
I am recording it.
Yeah. You should offer these in small bits tomorrow. This one in particular will sell. Now you have to go on Ethereum and you have to start an account and it's a big to do. It's kind of almost as hard as linking your Amazon Prime membership.
Seems like all you'd have to do is Google it.
So that's that one. Next one is from Squeak Watch.
Squeak Watch?
Yeah,
Yep.
Squeak Watch in the chat.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
I feel like Squeak Watch could have worked the Illuminati in there somehow.
You mean is the eye?
That's what the eye on the money is supposed to be part of the
Right.
Illuminati, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
Evan, do you think that crypto can be a form of a pyramid scheme?
I mean, yeah, I think there have been. Well, no, not really, because it's by its definition open source. So no one is selling to other people as part of an organizational structure. It's an open source thing. But that said, I'm sure people have been and will be conned using Bitcoin or cryptocurrency.
Pyramid scheme coin, I do like there just being right out front with it.
I mean,
And that would be
go ahead. Sorry.
a multi-level marketing scheme called
Yeah.
Pyramid would be fucking ballsy, and I think that would be a really fun cult to start.
This one is from Chuberg.
So they named it after himself, or they named it after themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, ChewCoin.
ChewCoin.
They've got a marketing message there too. Buy now.
Oh, I really like how the signature turned into the circle around and then
Oh,
another
yeah.
circle around. That's cool.
That's
and
really
then
cool.
it looks like it's like a diamond ring.
Oh, it
There's
does.
a lot going on there. Yeah.
Next one is
I
from
only had 1 minute.
Next one is from Hello Zombie.
Oh boy.
Dong coin.
Thank you,
Okay.
Hello.
I mean, I like the wordplay with Dogecoin. There, okay, nice.
There we
I'm
go.
not upset at this.
69 times more profite than Dogecoin.
Nice.
Micah, are you doing a costume change again?
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
We
We all were.
Yeah.
You owe me a Coke.
Damn it.
I
And
mean, it's a good wordplay. Oh, and look, two are the same.
Dicto coin. This one's from Juice Fan.
Of course it is.
Both Juice Fan and Hello Zombie. Dicks are their things.
Are there things dicks?
Not across the board. Half and half. All right. We got a couple more left. Oh, roughly about 2.5 minutes left. Artists. I don't know why I said artists so disdainfully. And this is from Lady on the Rock. Butt coin.
See, I feel like the two, and I could be just getting this from the names of the two artists, but both of the female sexually oriented coins were much more tasteful than the men's coins.
What is tasteful? Who knows anymore?
That's tasteful. It's seductive. There's nudity, but it's not gratuitous. I don't see the follicles of the hair on the balls.
There's no balls in there's no balls in this picture.
You get my point. I don't see
Yeah, I
the
hear
wart with the hair coming off of it. I don't see the pores.
All right, here is the last one.
Thank God. Oh.
It's a crypto of the most famous crypto. It's called Nessie Dag.
Yeah, I like that a lot. This person understands what NFTs are. I appreciate this.
Schwartz and Merck. All right,
Nice work.
We got about 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Before we get to zero, I want to Pig Bullets gifted a subscription to Chewberg, and that made it his Pig Bullets' 26th subscription that they have given or paid for on our channel. Thank you, Pig Bullets, for basically keeping us afloat. I mean, everyone's contributions are great, but that is an insane amount of subscriptions. So thank you, Pig Bullets.
Wait, is your last name Pig Bullets, Mark? Is there a relative of yours?
Not since 1989. No. Yeah. Most of the people in this chat I have met only on Mondays and Thursday nights in this forum. I don't know what most people in this chat look like, but I'm sure everyone is an absolutely beautiful human being.
Cool. Well, Pig Bullets really digs what you're laying down, so.
Loving it.
Thanks, Pig Bullets.
Thanks, Pig Bullets. And
you should ask the Pig Bullets if they have anything to plug.
Art supplies down.
And I didn't want to keep talking about R. Kelly, but Bump and Grind was the song.
That was the jam?
That was the jam.
That was the jam. The seminal jam. So yeah, please email your art to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's fartsmackdown with an F. and we're going
Why
to
is
take
that?
a moment. Art Smackdown
No
was
reason.
already taken. Fart Smackdown with an F.
All right. These things have to.
Evan, it's been a pleasure to have you on the program thus far. And now the judging begins.
It's gonna get worse from here, but okay.
Yeah, it's getting late.
All right. Jacob Crows has come in.
Excellent.
Did he take too much time? Did he take extra time? Did he have
Never.
Did he have an unfair advantage?
No, he just that was just the first piece to come in.
Oh, Chuberg, thank you for the gifting of the tier 1 sub to Golden Lily.
All right.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
All right, we've got the 3 contestants in. So yeah, you can bring them out whenever in whatever order you would like.
Oh, great. Let's start with Trisha. Trisha, let's take a look at this NFT, this non-fungible token. And I think it would be really helpful here if you'll explain why this would be a good NFT, because I think that might be part and parcel in helping me understand what an NFT is.
For sure. I think also I'll be kind of doing like a trial by fire when learning about what an NFT is as well. Yeah, so this is kind of a modern take on the Casper ads that you might see on the subway, kind of where they would do like a wordplay thing. So basically, writ large, this is an NFT because I wrote in the bottom, this is a Trisha Crimmins original. You're not going to be able to find anything like this anywhere else. Nothing with this sort of mastery, this sort of emotional intelligence, but slight wit. You're not going to be able to find that anywhere else. So that's why it's kind of a non-fungible token. Now, how does it actually work? And I'm glad to explain this as a woman in STEM at this current moment. Basically, we start with a fungi. A fungi, some people say fungi, some people say fungi. And we see that the fungi is no fungi, okay? Non-fungible, right? And then we move on to kind of the second tier. And we see that's a toe. So we've got non-fungible toe. Okay, what's next? And then we've got a doll. Now, what doll is this? Actually, it's, Evan, please.
It's a Ken doll.
It's a Ken doll. So we've actually got a non-fungible token, and the Ken doll has some pancakes in hand.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I'm actually
Really
quite
nice.
This is a huge step from the Tushy coin. This is like insane.
Yeah, this is I you know what I'm going to say, Mark. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on here. Yeah.
There is.
I like the consistent shading throughout. It's very the vision is very clear, and the addition of the compromise is seamless.
Thank you. I was worried. You guys should have seen me. I was sweating, but then I was like, you know what? I'll just put it in my star's hands. It'll work.
That's great. Let go and let God.
As per usual.
Holler.
Do I weigh in now? Is it my turn?
You can weigh in now, or why don't you hold off right now? If you want to add, you can add something, or do whatever you want. I don't care. You can ask questions. You can give comments, but at the end, we're going to have you compare and contrast.
Okay. I will say the shading. I mean, it's impressive. It's
That's how you know it's a Trisha Crimmins original.
that is the hallmark.
Yeah, that's always how it's been ever since I was young.
Al Hirschfeld would put little Ninas in his drawings.
Yeah,
and I feel like your squiggly line shading is your Nina. It's your thing.
And you can see the anxiety in those squiggles.
There is a lot of pent up. You can see the issues you have with your parents.
Yeah, there's a lot of diagnoses in there. Yeah. Overlapping.
I like it a lot. So I'm gonna hold my larger critique till the end because Micah made me feel bad.
No, please. I don't want you to feel bad.
No, it's over. Moment's past.
All right. Well, what's done is done. So let's move to the audience champion from last week, the Crowbot.
Hi, Jake's
Jake.
good. Yeah.
He knew
Jake.
my painting was blue. By the way, he knew my picture was blue. Oh,
Yes.
I'm just saying.
It's a good blue. It's a good
I
blue.
appreciate good work. So. Oh. I love how it's kind of wow. Holy shit!
Okay.
Did you draw that?
Yes. Yes.
No way.
Way. So I know a little bit about non-fungible tokens, very little. So I also went the fungi route. So in my mind, it's like a huge fad, and the time is probably running out, at least close to soon on it. So I threw a mushroom in an hourglass because, it's pretty. It's right there. And then, there are some pancakes for you too.
There are
Pancakes. Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Great glass work.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Look at
Yeah,
you.
I was really I worked hard on that glass. That glass, you gotta know.
You drew that while we've been sitting here.
I did. Yeah, I've been doing this show for a little while. I've got my 20 minutes down.
Wow. But the shading of the glass. Talk about shading. No offense, Trisha. That's incredible.
Thank you.
It's something else. It really looks three-dimensional.
Yeah, I also know that I've seen a couple NFTs out there, and they all seem to be kind of psychedelic in a manner. So I tried to throw some of that in there too.
True.
That is definitely a Alice in Wonderland-esque magic mushroom.
Mushrooms are cool. No.
Did you save space for the compromise, knowing that there would be one coming?
Oh no, I draw digitally, so I just blew out the canvas when it arrived.
You draw with a.
I use an iPad, yeah, stylus and all that.
Are you an artist for a living?
Yeah, I'm a designer for a living, and I do as much like illustration on the side as I
feel
can.
like that's a little unfair.
I get that a lot, but I'm gonna throw one out in my defense, is that the majority of designers that I work with and know they don't draw, they design, and it's very different. And I do have a passion for illustration, so I do draw a lot. That's where I'm cheating, is I draw in my off hours.
I know, but it's kind of like remember when Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley were on the basketball team in the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
The Dream Team.
Yeah, I mean, while everyone loved the Dream Team in USA, at the same time, like Croatia's playing Charles Barkley and Michael.
Sure, it's unfair. Yeah. I get it.
Sure.
But thank you for the comparison.
Poor Croatia. I mean, poor Trisha.
Sorry,
Here's the argument I'll make for that. It really raised the international game after '92.
It did. That's true. But still,
I'm here to make everyone else
year, don't they? It's like Canada and hockey. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent.
The USSR had a wonderful hockey team.
They did. They were all professionals. That is a good example. They were professional in that they would die if they didn't win.
And how much more professional can you get? That is literally
Playing
your
for your life.
livelihood.
Yeah.
Literally professional.
I make all of my money
Jake,
doing this thing, but I'm not a professional.
Beautiful work here, Jake.
Thank you.
Let's move to Ashley, the reigning best artist in the world.
All right.
Sure.
Pending my title.
Coming in.
We got cat
Cat
content.
content.
Cat content.
The drawing's over. I had to open the door because he was screaming.
He was screaming.
He whines.
Sounds like a stressful cat to live with.
He's just a baby.
So good.
All right. Your piece is up.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. So you talked about, I remember you said something about when you were taught, there was discussion of like it being a personal piece and being Eschery. And that for some reason that like stuck in my head. And like Jake, the NFTs I've seen have been kind of, Beeple crap stuff and like a bit vaporwave. So we needed to get some funky color situation going on in there, and I wanted my expression of my vague disdain for it to be fairly clear. And this is a one of a kind because there's only one set of pancakes, whereas if it were like a full normal piece, all of the copies would have the pancakes. And it's also ironic, and there's commentary by calling itself trash.
Why do you hate NFT so much?
I just because I feel like it's like you're owning especially with digital art, because you don't own the art. You're owning you own like somebody saying you own this digital file that there are a million copies of, but you don't actually have the original file because it's digital. And it also uses so much energy, like so many energy resources, that it devalues digital art in the art community. And a lot of people who I follow and know have had their art stolen and made into NFTs without their permission.
Oh wow.
Fascinating. Well,
So
there is the ability to get the original. That's why it takes so much energy.
yeah.
So I'm going to disagree with that part of it, but I do agree with, but I do agree with the fact that it uses substantially too much energy, and it does not feel as safe from a duplication standpoint as it should. But I mean, people have been stealing artists' art for thousands of years. It's the second oldest profession.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's not a new thing. I think just in the sense of in the digital art space, there are a lot of artists who are really opposed to it because of the energy thing, and they've made a lot of move the cat statements about it. And I've seeing artists who I really love and appreciate have their art stolen, and other people making six figures off of it, and them never seeing anything.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I got like a weird feeling about it.
And are you a professional artist?
I do mostly SFX makeup art.
Oh wow, cool.
And writing, and I draw.
This looks
funsies.
This looks like a makeup for a potential show.
I was thinking that. I was like, this would be fun while I was drawing it.
Well, Mark, let's get all three up on screen here,
Yeah.
and that way Evan can see them next to one another.
Good call.
I'll go ahead and lay some thoughts down here right at the beginning. Trisha has got it's very clear, the vision, right? Super clear, super there's the only way to interpret it wrong is to not get it. Right? There's you either get it or you don't. And it's not it's accessible, Ashley's is, I feel like, the opposite end of the spectrum there, where you're you could sit in front of it for half a day, no, I got it. And Jake's is somewhere in the middle.
All right.
What's the criteria?
Whatever your criteria.
It's your criteria.
Yeah.
So we traditionally you can grade on a 50-point scale of vision, execution, risk. What's the other two, Mark? Style and technique.
That sounds about right.
That's a lot to remember.
Right.
Mark, are you judging?
Me, I'm not. It is your decision. But I mean, I can give my opinions. I can also give the audience is voting currently. There's a poll going, and right now it is it is close. It is a dead heat between Jake and Ashley at 36%, but Trisha is probably only a couple votes away at 27%. Okay, now Ashley's pulling away at 42%. But this is all just like where the wind is blowing as far as the chat goes, but it all comes down to your gut.
This does feel like it's a matter of taste, right? Because there's 3 disparate styles.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let me walk through these. Very clear, yes. Trisha's is very clear. As a New Yorker, I appreciate that it was inspired by the subway, and appreciate that in doing so, she didn't put Jared in it. I think the meta nature of hers makes it. I mean, given the assignment itself, and it is extremely meta. So it's an NFT of an NFT of an NFT. So it's a snake eating a snake eating a snake, a snake centipede. So I really do appreciate. And then she took that extra step of making sure that you appreciate that there is only one of these by literally writing the word original on it. Ashley's, I do like the kind of dual mirror in a hallway feel to it. I appreciate her. Hers is the most emotional. I don't think there's any question that she had the most visceral reaction to the assignment, and there's a lot of pain and anguish. To be fair, the pain and anguish in Trisha's doesn't come from the assignment, comes from her childhood. Ashley's comes from literally the reaction to my words on screen, which is not the first time somebody's had an adverse reaction to what I say on screen. And then Jake's is, from like what I would hang on my wall, that's probably the one I would buy to hang on my wall. It's super cool. I'm looking forward to being high when looking at it. And I might be high now, who knows? So that's how I feel about all these. I think each one has merit. But if I had to go so I'm deciding now, this is the thing, this is the time.
You can decide now if you're ready.
Or I could talk for another 25 minutes and that's okay too.
I mean, we have to go home at some point.
I have to go put on my romper, so if you want to just vamp.
Your bunnykins.
Actually, I do have a pair of adult bunnykins.
I'm not happy about that.
No, you gotta be so happy about it. It's the coziest thing on the planet.
So I'm gonna. This is not the choice I thought I would be making until this point, but I think I'm gonna go with Trisha just because I feel like the assignment was best met. And I do think of all 3 of these things, that would sell the best as an NFT because it's so an extra painting.
Wow.
Beautiful. Congratulations, Trisha.
I guess Croatia can win the Olympics.
I'm blown away, especially after you asked the other 2 if they were artists when you saw theirs, and then that question really didn't come up when we were talking about it.
No, I pretty much knew the answer to that before.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. I mean, so that is one thing I do love about this show is the guest is always judging subjectively, and if you have a very strong vision, you can make it happen. And
absolutely,
just ask Marcel Duchamp.
Okay.
It's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. That's a Dada cut.
I'll let that one lie.
That was a da deep.
Da deep.
All right, so now we are going to review Ashley. Sorry, go ahead.
That doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
Really? Is that how he met his end?
I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to look that. I'm gonna Google it.
Google it.
I think he hit his head on a toilet, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Ashley, Jake, thank you as per always for being on the show. It's always wonderful to have you, Jake, and Ashley, it's been great to get to know you. over these past couple of weeks. And I hope that you'll keep playing from home. It's so great to see the work that Frank and Babe does. Um, I hope that you guys can stick around. We're going to take a look at this art from the audience, and then we will say goodnight.
Yes, indeedy.
I should say next Monday, our guest judge is Ed Larson from
Last podcast.
Last Podcast Network and Roundtable of Gentlemen and The Brighter Side.
Marcel Duchamp did not. If he did commit suicide, he did it at 81, which seems unlikely.
That seems unlikely. But yeah, he's the urinal guy. You must be the Monopoly guy. Okay, here we go. I'm dropping in I'm dropping in an NFT from the audience.
Yes, please. Let's take a look.
This is from Bad Example.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Some VR art.
Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
Wow.
And then yeah.
That's a good NFT.
Wait,
that is
it's still going. Acting, porn, clothes.
Wow. Yeah, this is what an
pancakes.
NFT Wow.
Hey, very nice.
Wow. Impressive.
Very nice.
Wow. Bad Example, you've gotten like over the past 3 weeks, like Bad Example has been doing these and they've just been getting more and more intricate.
That's very cool.
That's awesome.
I do like that.
That would make a great NFT.
I do like that when my brain catches on fire, the only thing that is salvaged is acting, pornography, and pancakes.
Wait. The only thing that got salvaged, or that's the only thing that's in there normally?
Now everything else got burned away.
And clothes.
Clothes, that's right. Yeah, clothes.
All right,
The
next
romper
one.
specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is from Kara Sketches. Oh, look at that Doge. All right, hold on. I think there's a.
Did you see this?
Okay, so there is a.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
There is a description along with this one. This is
That's
the original drawing of my sleepy puppy after a camping trip, snoozing on an imaginary stack of pancakes. I would include the original Procreate file, but it might be worth something someday.
Nice.
Okay, I honestly felt like that was the severed head of a Cocker Spaniel on top of a stack of pancakes. I liked it more when it was a severed head of a...
I mean, you could interpret this in that way.
She looks like she cut off her head. The syrup is blood. That's Dogecoin the musical movie if it was a Blumhouse original.
Yeah, horror film. That's awesome. Next one is from Chuberg.
By the way, that'd be a fun musical, Blumhouse the musical. There's a lot to pull from there.
There is.
There's a lot going on in that musical.
A lot going on here.
It's from Chuberg.
Wow.
The subject is just, I think I did it right.
That's really good. That's very meta too.
Yeah.
So it's a 3.5 floppy disk, right? Of 2 girls, 1 cup, but it's an AVI.
VI.
That's really clever.
I love this
I think
one.
you did do it right.
I absolutely think you did it right.
Extremely
Chuberg.
meta. Yeah, that's really good.
See, there's Chuberg's signature down there.
Have you ever listened to Reply All podcast?
Yes.
Canceled.
Yes.
There's the no yes or yes no or whatever it is. Like this feels like something they would cover on that show because it just needs you have to explain every aspect of it to get it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that one.
A lot going on.
This one is from Lady on the Rock.
She's like Lady on the Rock. She submits a lot.
Yes. Lay the Rock started with a seashell key, added pancakes, and the "This is dumb" is the actual NFT. It would be a recognizable text stamped over something that is void of any meaning.
The crowd does not like the term NFT. I feel like that's very punk rock.
Yeah. It's a cross between punk rock and Dadaism, I think, is the official cross
sure.
section.
Man Ray Henry Rollins.
This is from Squeakwatch.
Nice.
No caption for this one.
I like that a lot. That's so satisfying to look at.
It's so, yeah.
Are those pancakes? Can you zoom
Those,
in?
yeah.
I want to make sure those are pancakes.
That's a stack of pancakes. That is certainly a stack of pancakes. Whatever.
It's a good T-shirt.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I've never felt so passionately about a word that is so dispassionate. This is from Schwarzenmerk. Flapstacks.
Whoa.
This one has a caption as well. I'm glad you enjoyed the first crypto. The currency is based on pancakes called flapstacks. And here is Bigfoot handing off flapstacks to El Chupacabra. I'll make this a for real, tangible, non-fungible token if requested.
That's very cool.
I request it because I'm still not 100% clear on what an NFT is. And so if
Your audience definitely seems to understand, because this is very like the Two Girls One Cup thing. It's very meta. The Nessie thing from earlier too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the one who made the Nessie one.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, I like it.
And
Yep.
got a couple more.
So Schwartz and Merck, what's your next step in turning this into a real NFT?
No, I think he was offering to make it into a real piece of art, not a real NFT.
Oh.
This one is from Juice Fan.
Yep.
Who is that? That's really good too. Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
I want to go with
It's a piece of ham. It's a face and a ham.
the who, but they didn't tell you who it is in their submission.
No.
Right.
Juice Fan likes to send the
That's
image
frustrating.
and just have it speak for itself, which I do.
Can you
appreciate.
blow that up a little bit? Let me see that.
I think that's Elon Musk.
Oh yeah, that is Elon Musk.
Oh
Good one.
yeah.
Good call. Can you zoom that in?
It is Elon Musk. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely Elon Musk. Good call.
Nice. With a stack of pancakes
Well, it looks like and then the stack of pancakes is
behind
behind
him. Yeah.
Very subtle.
Yeah. Have you ever had like a honey baked ham with pancakes?
Wow, no, not with pancakes. No,
No, me neither.
I have a honey baked ham. Why would I also want pancakes?
Exactly.
If I have
But-
pancakes. Why would I also want a honey baked ham?
Because they're both on the table, and it never occurred to me to put them both together. But I was like, I love pancakes and bacon. Why wouldn't that work?
That's true.
Whoa. All right.
It will work.
All right. Hold on. I think this needs to be rotated.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
This is from Ross, and there is here we have a stream of consciousness doodle dripping with golden syrup. Delicious.
Yeah, that's real syrup
And then
on top of a cardboard pancake.
Well, where did they take a picture? Can you move it up a little bit so I can see the pancake picture a little bit more?
Yeah. This is
At the end of it.
the bottom of the frame that you're seeing now is the bottom of the picture.
Do we think that they took that picture tonight? It does. I mean,
They
where would
definitely
you
did.
get? Yeah.
And I think it's from the middle of the doodle
Yeah.
the drip starts. So it starts in marker and then
Got it.
becomes real underneath it.
But they cut a perfect circle and then put it on a plate with syrup.
Yes.
That's a lot of work.
It was staged to incorporate the pancake.
Oh, we know this from this submitter, from the artist.
Yeah, they just wrote it in the chat.
Got it. Oh yeah, look at that. It says it right there. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's good. It's photorealism. It's little dot. I was gonna say Dadaism, but I don't know that I really know what Dadaism is.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I like it.
That's it. That's all of them.
Are we picking a winner from these?
Well, so you pick your top 5, and then
We'll have you do that. We'll have you do that off stream.
Right.
Right now, we're gonna have the artists give their, talk to you a little bit about what their top 3 each is, and then we'll say goodnight, and we'll reveal the winner on Thursday.
Cool.
At 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
Trisha, the best artist in the world.
Of course. Yes.
What's your top 3 here and why?
Yeah. So glad you asked. My top 3 are the Cocker Spaniel on the pancakes. I think that's really, really beautiful and really, really cute, and I'm very impressed. I just want to say in general, like, I'm so sorry that everyone felt super upstaged by my talent tonight, even those in the audience, but I'm incredibly impressed with what I'm seeing. So I loved that. And I love the Elon Musk on the ham. That's incredible. The fact that I knew that was Elon Musk, you're very talented. And I love
her humility mostly.
Yeah. Look, you kind of come in, you got to take charge. And also, what if you went on a show and then you did the worst thing ever and then you actually won? You gotta have a big
I'm a white straight man. It happens to me all the time.
For sure. And without further ado, my final favorite is this final one with the person spitting the stream of conscious, that I would hang it on my wall. Incredible.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love that that Ross is like, NFT seems pretty open, so here we go, right? And then incorporated. I love a cardboard pancake. Jake, what about you, bud?
I'm muted for the chickens. So I'm going to go with my number 3, I would say, is Elon Musk ham for the absurdity. It also looks like a really comfortable dinner, like someone really set up for that. It's got candles. Yeah,
very cozy.
That's a family dinner.
Collecting all that seaweed.
Yeah, of course, seaweed and ham and pancakes is a classic combination. And then I would go with that example.
Umami.
That example, I think it's got that trippiness to it, but also a lot of NFTs I've seen have a lot of motion in them. So I think that feels really within the wheelhouse. And then my number 1, I would go with Kara Sketches as well, for the severed dog head on a pancake platter. It truly is both adorable and horrifying and delicious.
Great. Thank you very much. And Ashley.
My gosh, they're all so good. I'm gonna say I love Kara Sketches because it can be interpreted in so many ways. It's adorable, and then you realize there's no body. I love the floppy disk. I think that's so good. I haven't seen a floppy disk in so long, and I love how many meta references are happening all at once, and that the pancakes look like a sticker.
Yeah.
That's just so good.
The sticker to me was the clincher on that one.
How much do you guys think it would cost to take 10 floppy disks and then get that put onto a thumb drive? How much would that cost?
Oh, Dude, I mean, wait.
Because
So
who's got one?
Like the physical.
Yeah, where would you get the drive? Do you have to buy the drive in this scenario?
You don't have. You could buy it, or like I'm sure that somebody somewhere. How
Like
much would
any
you-
yard
wait,
sale.
So are you talking about like physically put them into a thumb drive, or like take all the information that's on there and put them onto a thumb drive?
That's what he means.
Oh, the
How would you
information.
put-
Why would I
how
want
would
to
you
take
physically
discs
put
and put
them
them
into
into
a
a
thumb
thumb drive? You lunatic.
No,
What's that?
because I just did the same thing with my old hard drives. I had 37 old hard drives, and I condensed them all into 4 much smaller hard drives. Like 30 terabytes worth of
How long did
garbage.
that take you? How long did that take
4
you?
weeks.
Terabytes?
Yeah.
Took you 4 weeks to do that?
Well, partly because
How much porn do you own?
that's the thing. So little of it is porn. Only 37 of the 40 terabytes of it is porn. No, it's all video. I've been doing video stuff for 15 years, so it's just been like it's all just like old projects and shit.
And why not put that all in the cloud? I guess would be my question. But I guess you want a physical copy.
I
right?
want because I want them to be somewhere physical. But also I had 2 hard drives die on me, 2 like new hard drives die on me in the process, which is why it took 4 weeks.
But I also think that's why the cloud, because the cloud won't die. Like, how many are those 4 individual hard drives? Do they each have individual? Like, they're not fungible. None of them is fungible, correct?
Correct.
Oh, please
So if
don't.
one of those hard drives dies,
Oh, well, everything is backed up twice. I think that's why
got it.
it's so much.
Oh, so on
There-
2 different hard drives or on the cloud?
2 different hard drives. Nothing is on the
2
cloud.
different hard drives kept in the same closet that's going to catch on fire.
Micah's brain is doing the thing right now.
Mark,
Yeah, Evan. Yes.
save it to the cloud. Save it all to the cloud. Keep the hard
Is there enough
drive
space for 40 terabytes worth of shit?
on the
In
cloud.
the cloud,
And all
you
of the
gotta be-
cloud.
It's a
Jeff
cloud.
Bezos-
It's-
Jeff Bezos has made $9 million during this show.
Is it pronounced Bezos?
Who cares? He made $9 million.
Yeah, that's a good point. Who
It's
cares?
pronounced fungible.
Ashley, I think we still need one.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I'm
more.
sorry. I'm
No,
really
that's
sorry.
totally fine.
No,
I
I'm really sorry.
appreciate the education and also watching Micah short circuit. I'm
I just got on Discord, you guys. Please.
Your mic is muted, Micah. I'm kidding.
Nice.
No, I'm torn between the incredible VR, but also the cryptid currency because the wordplay just makes me so happy inside. Cryptid crypto. I just love it.
Beautiful. All right. Well, we are going to ... right now, and to see if your piece was the winning piece from the audience, join us on our Casual Thursday stream this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We will see you then.
Yes.
And hopefully this is the last time I hear the word crypto or fungible.
And we will not be.
I've lived a pretty charmed life up until
Okay,
now.
all right.
I bet I can get away with it. I'm just gonna live in that closet that's gonna catch on fire.
No, I have
Buddy.
so much information in there.
I don't want to hear that like someone dropped a magnet in your house and you lost
No,
all your
well,
information.
to be fair, I do have them in separate. I do have those. I have the duplicates in separate places.
I'm very afraid.
Me too, all the time.
Schwartz and Merck, are we gonna
Yes,
rage
we
you?
are.
Great. Well, thank you so much for playing along with this week's episode. Is that an episode? I guess it's an episode.
Yeah.
Was this an episodic? Is this an episodic game show? I don't think so. It's
62
Toodaloo.
episodes. You haven't come up with the terminology yet.
no. it's a work in progress.
All right, we are raiding Schwartz and Merc now for some more art, for some more crypto art. Stay with the raid.
Goodbye, everybody.